Etude 93 by Büchler from his Opus 21. This is focused on control at the frog and recovering the bow after the ties. Good. Okay, so control at the frog. How can we practice that? Looping figures. So for example, let's see, loop the first bar, the first two beats, and see if we can refine the sound. We're stuck at the frog playing piano. So let's just see if we can refine that by looping it. So go. A little faster. So just get used to that. The next bar is the tricky part. That long half note tied over with an eighth note. We have to save the bow, stay at the frog, maybe a little closer to the bridge, and then recover on the last two up bows. So it's pretty extreme bow proportion, but we want to end up at the balance point or under each time. So let's loop that, starting slowly. 1, 2. Faster. Etc. That was a little bit harder. You could actually, I was thinking that we should have practiced maybe the second one. It's down here on this low string, which is going to act a little different. Each one's a little different. This is in a diminuendo, and I actually took out that last open string. I just do this. Etc. So you can loop that until it feels right in the right spot of the bow and good articulation. Okay, so in general, this one, I found myself erasing a lot of fingerings. They were distracting or unnecessary, or I did do an alternative. So if you contact me or write a comment that you'd like my fingerings or my edited part, let me know and I'll send that to you. in general, my fingerings group 4 notes together, so you don't have to scan as much, and it's more regular with the rhythm. It's healthier for your left hand. Next, on the second page, the third line, second measure, I had marked it, but I think it was the fingering. So I have a little bit different fingering here, just as I was telling you. I shift mostly every 2 beats, or every half bar. So I do this fingering. I go 2, 1, and then you have to shift. There's one exception there, but it feels more natural than what they had there. So, yeah, at tempo it's a little easier to scan. So like if I were sight reading in an orchestra, I would naturally do this fingering rather than a planned fingering. Yeah, and then at the end, the second to last line, the last measure, we have, I marked as a tricky spot. I think it's mostly because of that grace note, 3 before the end. Got to make sure that you get those grace notes before the beat. So let's try that slowly. 1 and 2. And at slower tempos, we should be doing the dynamics. I realized that I wasn't. So let's do it one more time, a little faster with dynamics. Much better. Okay, so let's play the whole thing. Maybe a little bit faster than that, but the whole thing, slow. So I'm thinking in 2, I don't know. It's actually in 4, so I'll think 1, 2, 3. Good job. Okay, so Yes, let me know if you want some of these different fingerings and what I whited out for your use. So just put it in the comment or write me. Okay, have fun.